Hey, 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 y'all. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. And on Sundays, we are going to start moving and meditating together just for a moment. Just for a moment to get our minds right, to get our bodies right for the week. We're going to see what Spirit has for us, see what the ancestors have for us. And we're going to move out any stress, any anxiety. I'm going to share with you guys 1 or 2 moves or exercises that you can add to your repertoire for the week to keep you grounded, to keep you clear, and to keep you just in a right, positive headspace. So I'm going to wait a few moments to give everybody a chance to get on up, and then we're going to get the party started. Awesome. Hey. All right, y'all. So I want you to take a moment. If you have somewhere that's comfy, or if you have somewhere where you want to roll out a nice yoga mat, your exercise mat, whatever, wherever feels good for you, where you feel grounded, where you feel at ease, go ahead and get there. You can have some water off to the side if you want to, but we're not going to do the most. We're going to take it easy with ourselves today, all right? And we're gonna take our time. So we're gonna open with a really small meditation, and then we're gonna get into 2 movements that I want to share with you all that you can take with you, that you can add to your workouts, you can add to when you wake up in the morning, all right? Whatever it is that you need for yourself, okay? So we are gonna start with our meditation. So the first thing that I want you to do is go ahead and get comfy, go ahead and get settled in, all right? You're gonna take your time, closing your eyes, and go ahead and just take a big, deep inhale through your nose and a nice exhale out of your mouth. Just be here, be in this moment. You're just taking a really small moment for yourself. There are no emails, no text messages. There's nothing for you to have to go do. There's nothing for you to have to get to, nothing for you to have to go clean, none of that. All right? So just take a moment to be present. Take a moment to just be in this moment that is just for you. And give yourself another big, deep inhale through the nose. And another exhale out of the mouth. And allow yourself to just start to sway organically. Allow yourself to just sway side to side. And if it feels better just to be in stillness, go ahead and be that for yourself. And as you sit and as you breathe, I want you to just pay attention to how your body feels. How does your feet feel? Are they feeling tight? Does it feel like you need to go for a walk? How do your feet feel? And if you feel any tension or you feel any tightness or any pulling, give yourself a deep inhale from your feet and a nice exhale out of your feet. And then take your time and bring your attention, bring your awareness, bring all your focus into your shins and your calves, your knees. And wherever you feel tightness, wherever you feel tension, go ahead and just take a deep inhale from that part of your body and exhale it out. Our body holds on to our stress, our fears, our doubts, our limiting beliefs. The body stores it it holds on to that in order to feel like it needs to protect us, in order to feel like we have an edge, we can defend ourselves. But just take a moment to give your body the permission to be, to give your body the permission to let it all go, to give your body the permission to be free, even if it's just in this moment. Bring your awareness and your focus to your legs, your thighs, your hamstrings, your quads. And wherever you feel tension, especially in the hamstrings, is where a lot of us experience tightness. Wherever you feel any tension, wherever you feel any soreness, just feel into it. Allow yourself to feel it and take a deep inhale from that space and a nice exhale out of it. Letting it go. Letting it go. Letting it go. Letting it go. And go ahead and bring your awareness to your womb, to your hips, to your glutes. Wherever you feel uneasy, wherever any angst starts to come up for you in your body as you focus on a certain body part, allow yourself to take a deep inhale through the nose and a nice exhale out of the mouth. And continue to move that awareness, continue to move your focus and your attention to your stomach, to your core. This is where all the energy that's connected to how we feel about ourselves, all of the energy that's connected to how much we rock with ourselves, how much we value ourselves, our self-worth, all of that energy, whether it's confidence or low self-esteem, it's stored right here in the body. So wherever you feel the bloating, wherever you feel any pressure, allow your body to feel it for a second so you can take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. Let your body breathe. Let your body be. And as you continue to focus, let's bring it to your lower back. I know, hey girl, hey. That's where a lot of us hold that tension, okay? All right, so take your time and bring that focus to your lower back. And if you feel any tension, any tightness, the lower back is where we hold a lot of, a lot of anger, sometimes even our own inflexibility to surrender to life, to surrender with the flow of life. So go ahead and give yourself a big, deep inhale through that lower back tension, through that lower back uneasiness, through that lower back uncomfortability. And exhale out of it. And then continue to move your attention and your focus up your back to your mid back, to your upper back. And if there's anything as you breathe that your body needs, so if you feel like you need to start twisting a little bit, if your upper back starts to feel super duper tight, and maybe you just want to roll it around as you focus on how it feels, pay attention to where it is and let each breath be the permission to release. Let each breath be the permission to let go. And just go ahead and take a big deep inhale from your back, pulling all that tension, all that stagnancy up, and just exhale. Let it all out. And then go ahead and bring your focus and your attention forward to your chest and your shoulders. If you feel any tension, if you immediately brought your focus there and you started to feel any tightness, it's your body trying to get your attention. Your body's like, yes, we have things going on here. Can we please breathe this out? So go ahead and take a big deep inhale from that place in your body. And exhale it out. I always invite you to give yourself a nice exhale out of the mouth. It's not meant to be cute. It's meant for you to be intentionally releasing, intentionally letting it go. And then bring your awareness down your arms and your wrists and your fingers, the palms of your hands. Giving them anything they may need in this moment. Listen to your body. Instead of telling your body what to do, let your body tell you what it needs for a change. Instead of you always trying to take the wheel. Let your body be the messenger in this moment. Go ahead and just take a big, deep inhale through the nose, breathing that tension and tightness out of the arms, and exhale. Letting it go. And then bring that focus to your throat and just noticing how it feels. Does it feel open when you bring your focus there? Does it feel closed off? Have you been having trouble communicating this week? Are you nervous about the things you have to communicate in your upcoming week? And whatever anxiety it may be there, whatever stress that may be piling up there, go ahead and take a big, deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale out of the mouth. And if you got to do another one, because communication is a rough one for some of us, go ahead and give yourself another big, deep inhale through the nose, breathing in, pulling up that tension in the throat, and then exhale. You can make that audible, make that sound. And whatever emotions start to come up as you breathe that out, let it. It's your body feeling like it's now safe. It now has the permission to start to let go, to release, and to be. And you want to be able to go into your week feeling a little lighter, feeling a little clearer, feeling a little bit more grounded than usual. And lastly, y'all, we're going to bring our focus and our attention to our face. How does your cheeks feel? Your nose, your eyes, your ears, your chin. How does it feel? Does it feel tight? Have you been frowning more than usual? Have you just been watching too much TV? Like, how does your face feel? And wherever you feel that stress, even in your scalp with your hair, wherever you start to feel that tension and that tightness, just take that inhale and give yourself that exhale. And just take the next couple of moments to give yourself a deep inhale through the nose and a exhale out of the mouth. When you're ready, I want you to slowly blink your eyes open. And when we move, especially when we're moving to heal, when we're moving to ground, it's intentional, it's purposeful. And that's how we move to heal. That's how we move to release stress and anxiety out of the body. It has to be with intention, and more importantly, our bodies and our spirits have to be having the same conversation. So it's not just us telling the body, okay, this is the exercise, let's do this, this is what we have to do. It's about, no, this is what we're feeling, because the body is feeling, not just the mind and the heart, the body is feeling. And so we allow for it to have that same conversation of releasing, of letting go, of preparing, of grounding, whatever it is, so that the mind, body, and spirit gets a full release. And the body doesn't hold on to anything, all right? So give yourself another big, deep inhale through the nose and another exhale out the mouth. Remember, you're just being here. You're here, all right? So what we're going to do next is we're going to go through 2 movements. I'm just going to show you 2 movements, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, that you can incorporate this when you first wake up in the morning. You can incorporate this before you go to bed. If you're doing any stretching or any walking or your workouts, this is movements that you can do. And these movements are intentional, and they're intentional as you get to just release. You get to just let it go when you wake up in the morning. You get to just get your body moving, and you get to just be for a second. All right, so when you're doing these movements, especially if you didn't sleep well, something's heavy on your mind, boom, you can add these. All right, so we're gonna stand up. I'm gonna show y'all what we got. So first thing we're gonna do, your feet are gonna be parallel. So that means they're gonna be facing forward, okay? You're gonna take a deep inhale through your nose and then exhale out of your mouth. And this is just going to let your mind and your body get on that same page when you wake up. All right, you're going to take a big, deep inhale. Sweep your arms up. You can watch me the first time if you want, because we're going to do it a few times. Exhale, you're going to hinge forward, letting your hands touch the floor if you can. Then you're going to take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to release your right arm and give yourself a nice twist up to the sky. When you get up here to this twist, you always want to give yourself a nice breath. So we're going to take a deep inhale here and an exhale out the mouth. Slowly release that right arm down. And then we're going to take a deep inhale and we're going to exhale, and we're going to twist and lift that left arm all the way up. Same thing, twisting. Every time we exhale, even when you're holding a breath here, every exhale allows for you to go a little bit deeper. You can also bend your legs if you need a little bit more. Take it right back down. You're going to roll up through the back slowly with one more breath. Inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back. So we're going to do that a few more times together, and I want you to go at your own pace, all right? So when you're ready, take a big, deep inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Take a big deep inhale here. Exhale, release that right arm up. We're going to do one breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Release it all the way in. Left arm comes up. Big deep inhale. Exhale. Hold it here for a full breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. Roll up slow through the back. Let the head be the last thing to come up. Big deep inhale. Exhale. So we're going to do that again, but I want you to think about this time. This is where that intention starts to kick in. So I want you to think about, is there anything you're feeling anxious about this week? Is there anything that you still don't have the answers to for this week, right? Is there anything that you are still trying to figure out? Is there anything that happened last week that you're hoping you don't bring in to next week? Let the feelings, let the anxiety come up, because that is what we're moving out, all right? So let that come up, let the thoughts come up, let the emotions come up, let it come up. This is not the time to suppress. This is the time to release, okay? So let it all come up. Take that big, deep inhale. Pay attention to where you feel it, and just exhale. Continue to bring yourself through that movement. Big, deep inhale. Exhale, release. And you keep going, staying connected to what is causing you that stress, what is causing you that anxiety, and more importantly, paying attention to why you can't let it go, why you can't surrender, why you can't give up the control of needing the answer, why aren't you trusting that everything works out, what wounds are coming up for you right now? Is it the wounds of not feeling safe? Is it the wounds of not feeling like you can trust others, like you can rely on others? Whatever that is, and whatever is being connected to you for, because it's bigger than just that moment that happened or that moment that you're anticipating this week. It's bigger than all of that, right? It's bigger than the whole thing. It's about the wound that's being triggered in your body right now. That is what we're releasing. That is what we're letting go. So go ahead and breathe. Get that deep inhale right here, y'all. Exhale, breathe that out. Give your body the permission to let it go. Give your body the permission to release it. Give your spirit the permission to get some clarity so you can move forward and have some peace. Slowly roll up here. This is our last time, y'all. Big, deep inhale. Exhale. Roll those shoulders back. Good. Take your time. Do whatever organic movement you need to do. I always say shake it out, and please go for it. You can shake all the things. But if you feel like you need to do a little bit more twisting, because whenever we twist the body, that's how we move stagnancy and negative energy out. So if there's anything else you feel like you need to do that calls for you to twist, you go for it. Okay? And I'm going to show you our second move for this week that you can incorporate. Remember, you can do this when you're waking up. You can do it before bed, especially if you had a day. All right, this is a good go-to if you done had you a day. But you can also incorporate this into like your warm-ups before you go for your walk, before you do your workouts, all of those things, okay? So I'm going to go to the side so you guys can see from here. But my feet hip width apart. They're still parallel, all right? You're going to do a slight bend in the legs. You're going to take a big, deep inhale. You're going to sweep the arms up. So your hips are going to go back into your heels just like a squat. So you're going to take a deep inhale, but you're going to try to go as low as you can. As you exhale, you're going to shift your body forward. Hinge forward towards your toes. And when you get here, you're going to give yourself a little sway side to side. All right, and when you get here, as you hinge over and you're in that sway, I want you to imagine all that stress, all those worries, all those question marks, all those people, all the weight you keep putting on yourself, all the responsibilities you keep taking on, and some of them it ain't even yours. Just let it fall off. Release it back into the earth. Release it down into the ground. All right, and we're not gonna roll up this time. We're gonna take it right back down. Big deep inhale here. Exhale, fold all the way forward. So I want you to start and join in with me when you're ready. I want you to think about that weight and that pressure that you're putting on yourself that's not yours. That weight and that pressure of perfection that's unnecessary. That weight and that pressure of being perfect, of having all the answers, of being the one that has to figure it out. When all you need to do sometimes is be still and delegate. When all you need to do sometimes is be okay with what you're able to do and let it stay right there. Right? So we're going to take a big deep inhale. Exhale. Just get the weight off. Get the pressure off. I want you to go at your own pace. Let your body show you, right, the tempo and the pace and the flow that it wants to go to. So deep inhale and exhale as you fold forward. Remember, your exhales don't have to be cute. Let your exhales go out of your mouth. Let your exhales go out of your mouth. A few more times. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Now you're going to hold it here. Give yourself that sway again. And we are going to slowly roll up through the back. Let the head be the last thing to come up. And I want you to take your time. Go ahead and sit down or stand up, child. Whatever you got to do. All right. Take your time. Take your moment. And as your body comes down, and know that those two moves, y'all, is something where you can do. I treat them, they feel like, like yoga flows, but the foundation of healing movement is where we take those flows and we apply this kind of fitness circuit to it. So you can do 3 rounds of like 10 flows for each exercise, but make it your own. It's more about you moving the intention to move the energy out than it is about you getting the full workout if that's not what you want as a part of that healing process for you. Okay? All right. So as you come down from moving, as you come down from breathing Pay attention to what came up for you. Pay attention to the thoughts that came up. Pay attention to any images, any conversations, any people. And what I always recommend is after you finish doing that movement, get you out a journal, or if you're someone that does like voice messages and stuff. But I love journaling. That's like my new bestie. So get out your journal, write down what came up for you. Write down what you think the anxiety about the meeting or the conversation or not having it all figured out. Write down how it's making you feel, where it's coming from. Because as you move it out, as we move that energy out, we allow our spirit to be open to more clarity. We give the ego the permission to go have a seat for a second, so we can actually get a very clear and precise and vulnerable message about what's actually going on with us and what the messages our body is trying to send to us. All right, so as you go through this week, pay attention to where in your body you feel your reaction to certain situations, to certain conversations. And that way you know the movement that your body, where in your body is calling for movement. All right, so those two movements are really great because they engage the entire body. So no matter where you feel it, you'll be able to breathe through it. You'll be able to move that energy out, and you'll be able to take a moment to get some clarity about what's really happening for you in that moment. Because it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So you can get some clarity about what's happening for you. What is it connected to? Because remember, it's always bigger than just that moment. It's about what wound is calling for our attention. All right, so take those movements, put them into your day. Let me know how it goes. I want to hear. Yay, yay, yay. All right, and I will see you guys next Sunday, 7 p.m. Same thing. We're going to meditate. We're going to move a little bit, and we're going to get ready for our week. All right, I'll see y'all soon.